Vikings. And we are underway from NRG Stadium in Houston. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. Cousins on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. Well, that's tough. You come in here, you dial up that pass play on the first play from scrimmage and get it picked.
And you know, coaches always talk about we prepare for every eventuality. You don't even mention this as a possibility when you dial up that play, right? Instead, they throw a pick, and now they're behind the 8 ball on the road to get things going.
After the interception, here's Watson. Flushed out right. That's Stills bringing it in. The completion good for 3, and it's second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
We're set. 18. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Alert. 55.
Throwing again on second down. Watson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Check 31, check 31.
Now a first carry for Lamar Miller. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A pickup of 11 and a Texans first down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. First and 10 at the 19. Going to run the sweep here. This is Hopkins. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
6 man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. The defensive end, Daniil Hunter, drops him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, it still definitely hurts.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Now it's Watson. It's complete. Stills. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing third and goal. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here we go. The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Not the start that they were hoping for. The interception on the first play of the game. It leads to 6 points the other way. How do you rebound from here?
A little bit of humor. Got to laugh that one off, and not the ha-ha, that was very funny, but kind of like, can you believe that just happened? Let's go out and play now. Let's just start over.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
And the Vikings first down.
Cook. And he stopped immediately there. It's Jaleel Adai who brings him down.
Hey, do.
Throwing on second down. Cousins. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score Texans 7, Vikings nothing.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Mike 41, Mike 41. Hey, Alpha.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack there by J.J. Watt. Cousins in the offense is going to stay out there. They're going to try on 4th down.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go. No. There we go. 37's the Mike. Mike 37. Hey, can't. Check 13. Check 13. Check 15. Trickstone, travel. Yellow. Safety creek. Buzz. Gun. Gun. I got him. He's mine.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Where's the tap? You better bring it. I'm letting you know right now. You better.
On first down, it's Miller. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
I'm going to come back to you. Hey, what? Check Mike 54.
On 2nd and inches, Watson throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. Now Watson going to sneak it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Only a yard there on the keeper, but that's all he needed. First down.
There may have been a little bit of an element of surprise there. 3rd and inches, and they go quarterback sneak. I still feel like this is a play that often is reserved for 4th down.
Get in the weight room. Get in the weight room. 54.
They'll go with a draw. Watson hands to Miller. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
We want it. Come to my work.
Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Texans push further out in front. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
Check pass, check pass.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime previews. So I guess let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime. Did I do okay?
You did great. Not a bad job.
Hey,
writing down your ad-libs.
If you print it, I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And that is incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. He came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down.
Hey, no, easy. Mark 37. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he finds Cook. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Cousins gives way to Cook. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Ready? Listen to me. Single.
Now on 2nd and 13. Cousins. That'll be complete to Cook. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long.
Gun! Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Hey, flipper. 10. Good routes here. Hey, wahoo!
3rd and long for Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. They converted once earlier in this drive, but they'll roll the dice here again on 4th down.
Yellow. Here we go. Bring the energy.
Cousins to throw for it on 4th. A desperation heave for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I got it. Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. Hey, man, watch the boot, watch the boot. 54's Mike, 54's Mike. Check, watch 54, watch 54.
Let him go.
Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big third down pickup of 20 yards.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
What is that? 19!
Right there, 54 Mike.
Get that quarterback, D-line! Get that quarterback, D-line! D-line, get that quarterback! Alert, alert! At 59!
On first and 10, Watson. He finds Hopkins complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 20 yards on both of those plays back-to-back there. They are moving now. It's another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
What's that? 19!
Check, watch 54, watch 54.
All day, baby, all day.
On first down, it's Watson. Setting up the screen for Miller. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass, looked like it was coming together, looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3.
At 31! 59! Hey, we got to snap. Hey, let's go!
Watson looks to throw again. Dancing to his... And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Enough takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a third and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Following the sack, it's now third and long for Watson and the Texans.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat.
Third and long, it's Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Texans first down. First down and goal to go.
Watson now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10. Play action for Miller. Now Watson. Open man, the tight end fails. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
And goal at the 5-yard line.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there.
They go back to the ground now with Miller. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? They'll try to punch it in with Miller. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texans. Lamar Miller, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans push further out in front. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit, get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, second half, no matter what, with his first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Throwing again, Cousins on 2nd and 10. And this is Cook with the grab. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Back now in Houston. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. The Vikings on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Cousins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. They're already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
Bravo. Check. Fresno.
Now Cousins on 4th down. Lets it fly for Thielen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. There defensively to knock it away was the safety, Justin Reed. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like